This question from one of the sisters saying that since the devil is chained and locked during the month of Ramadan, why I am struggling with all these bad thoughts in my head about Allah and about my beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and she says that she is miserable. I just want to tell you, sister, that the companions came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam complaining to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam about some of the bad thoughts that they have. And one of them said, وَإِنَّ أَحَدُنَا لَيَخِرُّ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ, I would rather to fall from the heavens to the earth than to speak up or to say the thing that I think about when it comes to, in regard to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I couldn't even imagine myself saying it because it's so bad. So the Prophet ﷺ said, أَوَجَدْتُمُ, did you find that? He said, yes. Then he said, this is a sign of Iman. As long as you don't have doubts, as long as these struggles is not something that you really doubt Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or doubt Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, something to comes and you push it away. And I want you to, Iman, it is a state that where you come to be in peace and rest with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, trusting Him, being content with Him, believing in Him. And the thing will establish this in your heart. Nothing will establish this in your heart like knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by His names and attributes. And I highly recommend you and anyone who have this problem is to get to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala better. Because every time you get to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you love Him more. Anytime you get to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more, you get to trust Him more. To trust His wisdom, to trust His knowledge, to trust His ability and His capability. And you will come to no other conclusion than to love Him. And anyone study the life of the Prophet ﷺ, study the characteristic of Muhammad ﷺ, study the seerah of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and exploring the character traits of Muhammad ﷺ will find himself falling in love with this beautiful man, a great Prophet ﷺ. As for the shayateen are chained or not, you know, the shayateen been working on us the whole year long. So they left with us enough materials to think about and to occupy us, strengthening our desire in a way that it will work against us. You know, one time I read somewhere, someone saying, in Ramadan we get to know if the problem is from the shaitan or it's from ourselves. You know, it is our nafs that is basically are so used to doubts and used to negative thoughts that it trained this way. So it continued that way in Ramadan. And also the way the shayateen are chained, we don't know exactly how that works. It doesn't mean that they have no influence at all. But I don't know. The Sunnah never explained to us exactly how that works. And also some of the hadith suggest that maradatu shayateen, the leader among the shayateen are the one who chained. Not every shaitan is chained. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us from the shaitan. The Prophet ﷺ said that الشيطان يجري من بني آدم مجرى الدم. الشيطان run through our veins like the blood run through our veins. So when you fast, ulama said your veins shrinks. This became hard for the shaitan to go through it. In another word, الصيام protect you from the shaitan and push him away from you. So take advantage of this ibadah of these days and come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, sincerely turn to Him and pray to Him and ask Him. And I'm sure He hears and He sees you. And sometimes He wants to see if you are sincere or not. That's why He will give you a time to show if what you pray for is really coming from your heart or you testing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give iman and yaqeen to all of us.